You've tuned into The Mountain Gardener with your host, Ken Lain. Gardening, it can be challenging, but with these simple insider tips, you'll reap huge rewards. Now, let's tune into today's Mountain Gardener with Ken and Lisa. So, one of the biggest moves that we're finding with technology and shipping and this whole change of, of, of commerce, especially agriculture, is we have figured out how to have boxing machines and wrap the roots in plastic bags with a rubber band so they don't lose any dirt or have their roots disturbed, and they get to ship across town because you got a special box, keeps them from jostling around. We know you can order directly from the farm now, certain plants. Now I'm in a little bit of a bind. So right now it's the deciduous things, especially edible plants like berries and grapes and that kind of thing. So raspberries, blackberries, grapes, and there's a couple others you can ship. The other stuff, some parts of the country are too cold, and I don't want them freezing on some back dock, turning into an ice cube. They're a little bit insulated, but if they're sitting out on some pallet on some back UPS dock, they'll freeze. I don't want that. So there's a timing with some of this, or crop rotations. Right now, there's maybe a dozen or two plants that you can order. It's kind of fun. These are fully mature plants. If you've ordered plants online before, as you get the plugs, these itty bitty little, they're what we actually start plants with 2 years ago. You've been able to order those because you can slip them into a little tiny box. So these are full matured, like you find them at the garden center sized plants. That's what we figured out how to ship. And I've got a buddy of mine down in Tucson. Looks like he's coming online. I talked him into getting us some of the desert stuff so I can sell some of his stuff direct. You can direct ship it right to your door. So if you're up at St. John now, Utah, we can now ship you direct plants because you don't have a great garden center up there. And so anywhere we can ship plants. It's just amazing what we can do anymore. It's getting fun, actually. So I'm not sure about flowers yet. We're still working on that one. Now, so hydrangeas, I think I do have that one figured out. Peonies, for sure, have that one figured out. The spring blooming bulbs, for sure, have that coming out. I got a buddy of mine. He's got a big farm in California, and he does seed potatoes and strawberry plants and onion plants, like specialty sweet potatoes. I partnered with him. So now this is all friendship stuff. Farmers, we just all know each other. And so I go, hey, John, you mind could you box those for my customers too? So now you got direct access to the product out of the field, shipped right to your farm. I'm not going to carry them in-house here. It's a direct ship thing. So it's exclusively for online use. I'm so excited. This thing's going to come out already. We're starting that right now with the few plants that can ship that don't get damaged with the freeze. So blackberries, they can freeze solid as a rock. They can be buried in a glacier for 100 years, come back out, thaw, and they would still grow. They're that tough. Raspberries, blueberries are really tough. I mean, they grow up in Michigan and Wisconsin where the ground freezes solid. For sure, they're going to ship no problem. So it's kind of fun to watch that. If you want to take a look at some of those, if you go to watersgardencenter.com, and this is for anyone, now I can ship anywhere. So if you're tuned in from Sedona and you don't want to drive over the hill, or Cottonwood, Camp Verde, don't want to drive over the hill, just ship it right to your door. It's that easy. It ships nationwide, $7.95. I mean, it doesn't take that much to get plants in a box and shipped to you. It's kind of exciting. Watersgardencenter.com. There's a shop button up there. I had to get a little creative because some plants, you can see the plants that are available in the store right now. So if you're tuned in from Sedona or Camp Verde, you want to see what's at the shop before you head over, you can take a look. It's in store. And then I've got online exclusive. There's 2 direct from the farm. There's 2 ways to go after this. And it's kind of fun just to look at the pictures. We've tried to go with descriptions that grow here. This is how they're going to look here. Because, you look at blueberries in, let's say, Michigan, they get head high. They get gigantic. I mean, they're like hedgerows. Here, they don't grow as big. So we try to put in, are they wind hardy? Do they take our alkalinity? How much water? Are they high need, low need? we tried to break it down. So this is how that plant grows right here, not where it's originally from, whatever. So that includes anyone in this area of the mountains of Arizona. The new fountains are in there. There's you can get direct shipped watering cans and all greenhouses and potting benches, and we've kind of curated not everything, just the better things at our Waters Garden Center, our bar, our what we would sell here. Only now you've got access to more products, and you don't have to go hunt and peck through Amazon and some of these other weird places. I don't even know if that's a good quality. This, we know it's great quality. We know it can ship right to you, and you can go plant it right now. So kind of exciting stuff. I can't wait for the new year to start because we're going full bore ahead. It's going to be so much fun. Now I'm trying to get the seed sources. I know all the seed catalogs are out now. So I'm trying to get all of our seed available so you can see what's here at the store, what just arrived. It's kind of spring. It's basically here at Waters Garden Center. Not everyone can grow wildflowers, but we'll make sure you're not one of them.
At Waters, we know which wildflowers sprout, thrive, and bloom with success.
We're wild about wildflowers with many of our own Arizona blends.
Like our Arizona native mix, butterfly and hummingbird mixes, and all are big, bold, and beautiful.
At Waters, we know wildflowers, and winter's a season to spread new seed.
Waters Garden Center, where people who love their flowers wild, they love to shop for seed.
For a more fruitful garden, increased success in the landscape that just feels better, then tune in daily to the Mountain Gardener podcast. Subscribe through your favorite podcast streamer or visit watersgardencenter.com. Better yet, visit me directly right here at Waters Garden Center. Thanks for tuning in.